race the day that we start finding y'all hanging from trees and your murder is marked a suicide. You can start telling us it's not about race the day that we find your bodies dismembered in the woods after you went on a friendly outing with a group of black friends, or to a sleepover and you are found dead in that person's home and no one knows what happened to you and everyone walks away scot-free. You can start telling us it's not about race when we find your sons wrapped up in mats inside the high school, and when the autopsy is done the body parts are missing and still no justice is found and the camera footage is missing. When your son goes on a with friends and comes not because he's drowned accidentally, but everybody is free walking around doing interviews on MAGA podcasts. And see, the funny thing is murder, because I need y'all to understand that this is not the first one. Nolan is not the first. There have been multiple this year, this month alone. Have you heard of Kyle Basinga? Have you heard of Torrance Medley? Have you heard about the 16-year-old girl in Charlotte? Or the 27-year-old in Florida? Or Gerard Jackson at the music festival? Or the 11-year-old boy in the care of his white babysitter near Lake Erie, Ohio? Have you heard of any of these? Probably not, because that is the pattern we recognize. These stories go untold because they are marked down as no suicides, and then the world keeps turning. Justice is not served, and these people committing these crimes get to go about their day, walking around like nothing ever happened. This is why we are screaming from the rooftops about Nolan, just as we should be screaming from the rooftops about all of the rest of them. The long list, it goes back decades. But this is the pattern we recognize. This is the system working as it was intended so that we don't receive justice when harm is done to our children, to our mothers, to our brothers, to our sisters. It's not that we want to blame you, it's that you taught us to recognize y'all's pattern of behavior. And it's a pattern that's as old as this country. And y'all are fools if you think we're not going to recognize it. So tell me again how it's not about race when you have a group of MAGA boys going on a MAGA podcast. You have people in official places making personal phone calls and putting out statements to clear their names, centering themselves on the safety of their families in this investigation. No stories corroborating each other, lie after lie after lie. The math is not mathing. Tell us again. Because as we very well know, MAGA is obsessed with race and ensuring that the white race is the only race that gets the forefront, the center, the spotlight, the rights, and the policies in their favor. Don't be mad that we learned to recognize the pattern that y'all continue to show us. White people, y'all can start telling us it's... You want to respond? White people, y'all can...
Yeah. What for is that?
Let them know what you heard. Go ahead.
Let them know. There's a lot of shit.
Tell him what went down so he would know. But we jumped all out of proportion, and
Yeah, we did.
So this is the scenario, right? So a woman, she says she wasn't jealous. She doesn't have a jealous bone in her body. So she allowed her husband to socialize with women, even single women. Their son ended up having like a basketball tournament away. She let her husband go away with this woman. She let her husband go away with this woman on the trip. They both of their sons was in the back seat. They stayed at a hotel. They both checked into the same hotel. She said in the nighttime she felt something weird, so she woke up out her sleep. and she called him. He didn't answer. The next day he didn't answer. She couldn't find him. She called her son to find him. My son said she don't know. He don't know where he is. She called the woman because she knew the lady. She knew the friend, the son's friend's mother. And the lady was like, "Oh, I'll go find him." But in two she found him, put him on the phone. She said he was like, "Oh, I didn't know where my phone was." Blah blah blah. He made an excuse. He said she found out that he did cheat. So my question is, should she have been a little bit more jealous to not allow her husband to be so comfortable with other women?
Uh, well, I'm kind of old fashioned because if they gotta go to a sporting event and he goes off and cheat with, I mean, while his kids got something going on, there's a problem right there, and I'm not down with that type of problem. So therefore, me personally, I wouldn't be in that situation. I really can't speak on it.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of I think that was just really stupid of her to do something like that. It's just like that's your husband. Like you must have wanted that to happen. People wrote in the comments, "Oh, you were just trying to keep him busy while you can have freedom to do what you want." She
I'm
was like, "Oh, I never cheated on my husband," but
Yeah, if I
whatever.
mean, it's like someone said, it's a totally different situation if some feelings in the way. If them feelings in, if sometimes if them feelings in the way, you got to let them go because I mean, because people take it really personally into their feelings, and then they go do something that they don't want to do to that person or the other person or both of the person.
We're having difficulties. Give me 1 second. We'll be back.